Welcome back, class. I'm Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. We are playing Pillars of Eternity.
Of course.
And it's time to take a chat again with Helig of Thane. Yeah? Hey, guess who's not surprised? Off we go. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah?
Oops. Ah, well. Just shoot with your arrows. Alright, so he's got a fancy scepter, fancy robes, and an amulet that boosts your will, which is pretty nice. Plus a new grimoire. Those are all good things. Oh, it's Rowena. Oh. So, she wants us to destroy the amulet. Which, I think would certainly make sense for us to do. I think I might hire some new adventurers, too. Make a different party composition. Try some stuff out. We'll see. Still haven't traveled enough with him, eh? Well, I'll meet you back at the old guy. And here he is. Time to set her free. Yeah, how about her? Oh, we got another stick. A new club stick. There it is. A one-handed club, accurate, fine, and vicious. Pretty nice. Alright, let's think about what else to do. Hall of Mysteries. Endless Past, Time and Tide. Trials of Durance, Fragments of Scattered Faith. And the Ducal Palace we have to go to. Alright, well let's get to work then. I'll meet you at the next place. Okay, I made myself a barbarian over here, named Rek. That was mine again. There's Rek the Barbarian. I've got her with a nice stock there. I'm hoping that she'll be able to do some big damage, put out some big numbers against people. So let's make sure that our party composition reflects that. Like so. And this one, we'll want her up near the front as well. Probably switch you like that. Alright. Now we want her mobile, just in case someone comes in from behind. Now then, what we wanted to do was go to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. So let's head there. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries! It's a very mysterious place, but hopefully one that will also be revelatory. Expedition Hall is not what we're looking for. Not catacombs. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Alright, good. Let's get on up there. In their arrow formation. Boop. You can see them moving along. Past those scriveners. Those no-good scriveners. Someone stole something? That's exciting. Let's not get blamed for that. Into the hall we go, with our flaming weapons brandished wildly. I'm sure they won't mind if we take those into the records room. They haven't bothered.
All these pages serve no better use than fuel for the fire.
Okay. Thank you. So we got some priests. One of these people whose brain we should read. Whoa, hello. Good for you. Excellent, that's perfect. Oh, I see. Someone stole something from here. Alright, give me your spirit story. I'm sorry to hear that you didn't find what you were looking for. Let's see, 10 Years of Dawn, I think we read this. It looks familiar. How about... yeah, we've read that. Another priest. Alright, we'll see if we can get that permission. What's this one? Final Journal of Jonas. Sounds like a slave, yep. Oh. Missives of the Hand Occult. Really? A road without length. What are those koans? Alright, so these are the archives that we can't get into. Which means we need to find Grimda. What do we got here? Many Faces of Barath, we read that. Back at the keep. Dear Grimda, I never believed it would happen to me. Well, that sounds like fun. What do we got? Okay. I think we've read those. That looks familiar. No, just has a similar look to it. The Seeker God, Galawain. Totally not Gawain. A lot of lore in here. Excerpts from the Sermon of Struggle. Magrin, Goddess of Fire. The Eurochian Calendar, Ani Eurochio. How old is this book? Oh, so they know that the planet revolves around the sun. Or orbits, rather, around the sun. Orbits around, just orbits is fine. Foniverno, Interhiverno. Denin prima. Pre prima, maj prima, fon prima, tar prima. Preestu, majestu. Fonestu, terestu. Preoton, majoton, phonoton, taroton. Preiverno, and magiverno. That's a lot of months. 16 months of 20 days each. Good luck getting kids to remember that many months. Giftbringer Eden. Oh, so you don't actually know this person. Goddess, rather. Dear reader, you won't believe this story. Haha. They do have pretty good camouflage. This is like the lore area. If you're big into this, the enigmatic god of cold. Ah, I see. That's a pretty big difference between those two. The cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and just straight up dying horribly. The white that wends. We are waiting. I am coming. Okay. Where's Grimda? You're Grimda. Hello, Grimda.
How do you do?
I'm glad my honesty is changing how people respond to me. A farmhouse on the road to Deerford. Okay. I mean, a worthy task. Yeah. Theorons of Padgram. Uh-oh. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't really my intention. Oh, well, there you go. I guess we won't be getting that book. I got some copper and some experience, which I guess is that. How did I lose stuff to bandits? Off you go. Oh yeah, I should probably deal with this. Oh, okay. Gotta go to Caed Nua. Help out my dudes. What are you building? You're working on something. Alright, well I've got a bunch of different stuff I need to do then. I should probably get back to the stronghold to save it from those skeletons. How long is it gonna take me? It'll probably take me a couple days to get back there. Ah, big stretch. World map is where we want to go. I kind of want to... I wish I could respec Ruko entirely, like her attributes as well, but I don't think IE mod will let me do that. If I could, I'd turn her into a better ranged attacker, because I think I'm building primarily a ranged party. Then again, she's been an amazing tank, so I could just go straight tanking with her.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, I know. 22 hours. 4 hours. 4... I should get back to Caed Nua first. Just to make sure that we're there in time to stop the skeletons. Whoops! Dropped my ring. That was silly of me. Alright. Paid off our hirelings. And I guess let's get in there. Starting to look a little better. A little less terrible. I don't know what turn we're on. We're on turn 10. Oh, this is our archer. Good, keep it up. Keep doing the stuff. Just saying hi to my home team. I wonder where the market stalls will be. Hey. Keep doing what you're doing. Is that a blunderbuss or a stick? Hard to tell. There's my scald. But for real though. Where's the market? Is it in here? Is it inside the keep? I guess that would make sense. If that were the case. There's my druid. Where my druid's at. Alright, so they've all got a boost to resolve and perception at the moment. Let's see if the merchants are in here, and if not, we'll go and check the keep. Still looks like crap. Good, good. Yeah, I don't think they're out here. Nope. This all still needs to be put in order. And that's the kitchen? I think that's the kitchen. Yeah, so those are all cosmetic changes. They're pretty cheap and quick, but I want to build up the important stuff first. I'm sad that I lost money to bandits. But I mean, at least I gained money from taxes, so there's that. Right? So I got 251. So I'm running at a loss at the moment, which means we need to do something about those bandits. Gotta get those bandits taken care of. Raw damage is very useful. Hi. Where do I find merchants? Yeah, I'll bet. Hmm. 17 hours. We've got pretty good security, but the bandits are still taking us for a ride there. Alright, let's go deal with those skeletons. Show them what for. Or what for, as we may say. Hey, my dudes are here. Some of my dudes are here, at least. Skeletal Wizard is going to be our primary focus, I think.
Hey.
I want you to come over here.
Yeah?
Alright. Let's start off with little dancing blades.
Following your lead. What?
Yep. How's the Skeletal Wizard doing? Not great, but I'm betting they don't care too much. Slashing damage, they do have some decent DR on that, but this also does pretty decent damage. Well, it does enough to matter. Let's see how our little barbarian's doing. Don't need that just yet.
Got it!
Scary. You are getting wrecked, sir. I guess we took care of that. Alright. Do I not get to take the stuff they dropped? Oh. That's a shame. Shock Mage is doing work. Ruko's still doing some pretty good damage. It's not really showing us. There we go. Grazed it. Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on that.
All right, then.
I don't have any more questions. The treasury's over here. Ah, there's our merchant.
How do you do?
You got General Goods. General Goods. Reporting for duty. I'm sure we can sell a lot of this stuff that we don't need. Like this dumb play that I hate. And that sword that we don't really need. I think we've got enough basic weapons to take care of just about any situation. think we need any of those. That doesn't sell for anything because it's basically a plot item. I don't like those hats, so I don't want to keep any of them. Same with that one. That looks terrible. Okay. I think that's good. Now, what have you got for me? Just general stuff. So your whole purpose there is to basically give me money, which is fine. So Sagani's still off on her adventure. That's still building. 16 more hours to go. I mean unpaid. Did we lose somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somebody must have died. Oh, the monk left or died? Well, that sucks. Let's get a knight to replace him. Okay. I guess we can't recruit adventurers here? Or do we have to do that from the barracks? Did we build the barracks? I remember I thought we could... Or we can only recruit hirelings here, right? Yeah, we can only recruit hirelings. Alright, well you keep at it. We've successfully defeated those skeletons. Now it's time to go and deal with those thieves. Those thieving thieves. What thieved from us. Hey, by the time we get there, construction will be complete on the next part of our keep. And we can begin, constructing the constructing the next bit, which will be quite exciting for us.
Could use some rest.
We could all use some rest. Who's tired? Canna and me. Alright then. Let's go take a nap. Alright, we're on turn 11. Dungeons construction completed. Good for us. So now we can take prisoners. Ah, so it's just hirelings that you can defend there. The craft hall, arms and armor merchant, or weapons and armor merchant rather. The forum will give an intellect bonus, which is quite good, I think. A random plant. Seems like a good deal. I guess we also could have done the lodge. Dang it. My bad. I wonder if Durance will deign to talk to us this time. There he is. Huh. Well, Durance.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you saw.
Okay.
It is the light of the God Hammer you saw.
Really?
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
Really? So you're on that side.
It brought the Saints' war to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Aothis overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Aothis of it.
Oh yeah?
You saw its light because I helped shape it.
I kind of figured.
Give it life and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
So you were in on that, eh?
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now.
Right.
It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Aothis.
Magrin has a lot of fingers.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer. As 12 held Aothis fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
Right.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margaret. Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Margaret, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without.
So maybe it wasn't the greatest choice you made.
Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margaret was pleased by what we had done.
I can understand that.
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god.
Perhaps.
Crossing two gods. Even as Margaret shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance.
Sure seems that way.
Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaret's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
Maybe she doesn't want to, dude.
I remembered Margaret's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aothis, if that had simply set him free.
Ooh.
Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel?
Goodness me.
Like a mortal?
Terrible idea, then.
As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. Wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margaret at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
So you're gonna go burn yourself?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. If you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried.
We're gonna need a new priest.
Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them. if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that. Oh, at
Hey.
last. Grab victory from defeat and...
Right. Oh dear.
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit. Each of the 12 who brought the Godhammer forth would have done anything to save the Deerwood, save its people. It is why we were chosen. Each of us hated this pretender. That rage, that spirit, that rebellion went into our work, and went into studying him as well.
It's almost as if letting anger control your actions doesn't work out very well, for some reason.
We all studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
And what had led him
You
to
don't
fight
kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul.
What the hell,
And it
Durance?
did, at the cost of our own, and at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned.
What did you think was going...
Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the truth of the Godhammer, Watcher. I feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others.
Good God, talk about arrogance.
If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger, made me re-examine the teachings of Margren, put them in a new light.
A new crazy light.
I do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
Cranky. Well, like I said, we're gonna need a new priest. See you next time.